Hey guys, welcome to today's video and thank you so much for stopping by. So I have been uploading this best of beauty during 2019 videos, and in my part 1 video I uploaded all the foundations that I tried in 2019 and I just fell in love with. So in today's video I'm going to share with you all the concealers that I tried in 2019 and I just fell in love with. I have tried so many concealers, but these are the products that I recommend, that I use, that I love. So yeah, before starting, if you are new here, then hi, I am Neeta. I upload makeup, skincare and beauty related videos almost every alternative day. Please take a moment to subscribe to my channel. For that, go to your YouTube app, press that red subscribe button, also press the bell icon next to it so that you get notification whenever I upload a new video. Do not forget to press the bell icon. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So there is no particular order, I'm just showing you the products randomly because I love all of them so much. So first I have here this Makeup Revolution concealer, Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer. This is in the shade C7. Again, I did a first impression video of this concealer, and ever since I tried this concealer I just cannot put it down and I ran out of it completely. I was trying to use this concealer to create today's look. If you haven't watched today's look, it's up on my channel. I will link it somewhere here, so please click on the I button over there. I hope you will enjoy it. So I was planning to use this concealer, but I ran out of it completely. You can imagine how much I love this concealer. I just ran out of it like this in like 5 months. I tried it like 5 months ago, and I have so many concealers, and I always go for this concealer whenever I'm doing pretty glam look, pretty like bridal look, party look. I tend to wear this concealer on my tutorials as well as in real life. I love this concealer. What a concealer! It gives you a very full coverage. I know there are so many people who compare this concealer with Tarte Shape Tape. I haven't tried Tarte Shape Tape, but I have tried this concealer. It is very full coverage. You need a very little amount of product and it just covers up everything. If you apply too much of it, then it may become a bit cakey and you do not want that. And their shade range is amazing. They have so many shades to choose from. I use the shade C7, but it is like a tad bit lighter than my skin tone. Not a tad bit, actually, it's way too light for my skin tone, but I'm planning to get another shade. I don't know how much product you get, and when I just ran out of it today, I was a bit shocked because I ran out of it pretty quickly. So yeah, if you are looking for a good drugstore concealer that will cover up everything and anything, that will not crease, that will not move, that will last all day long, just go for this concealer. It may become a bit drying underneath your eyes. You do not need to bake. Please do not bake with this concealer, otherwise it may become a bit drying. And if you have too dry under eyes, then I will highly suggest you to moisturize your under eyes before using this concealer. It is a bit on the thicker side and a bit on the drier side, if that makes sense. But I love it. I have like my under eyes are not that dry, though I have dry skin, but my under eyes are not that dry, and I enjoy this particular concealer. So just grab it. This concealer is so good. The next one in my collection that I tried a couple of months ago and I just fell in love with, and this one is Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Concealer in the shade Sable. I love Maybelline Beige products. I always rave about their foundations, and when I tried this concealer, I was like surprised. It blends beautifully. It has a very creamy finish, but it does not become cakey, or it does not crease underneath my eyes. I have some under eye lines, fine lines, but it does not settle on my under eyes. I need to set it with a powder, otherwise it does become a bit creasy or it be a bit cakey. But if I set it with a powder, I am good to go. This is very full coverage, very long lasting, and one more thing, it is waterproof. Does it say that it's waterproof? I don't think so, but I can totally say it's waterproof because when I was in Ohio, I took it with me and I was visiting Niagara Falls, and you know, the splash of water, my makeup, I was not wearing any waterproof makeup except this one, so my makeup literally like wore off, but this concealer was still there. So I can totally say it's a waterproof concealer. I do not know if it is waterproof or not, but according to me it's waterproof. Yeah, I just checked their website and it is a waterproof concealer actually. And it lasts on me throughout the day. It doesn't become heavy, it does not wear off, and it layers very nicely on top of my foundations. Because I have tried one concealer that I'm going to share with you that does not work well with dewy finished foundation, but that works really well with matte finish foundation. So this is the case when sometimes some products just they are good on its own, but they are not meant to be together, if that makes sense. But this, it works very well with all my foundations, which I actually love. So yeah, you can just go for it. The only complaint, I know I have complained about everything. The only thing that I do not like about this particular concealer is the packaging. I prefer a see-through bottle like this so that I can see how much product I have left, but it is not see-through. So when the other day I was trying to use it, I had to really squeeze it out to use it properly. And I feel like I have so many products left inside it, but it is really hard to take out. So I hope they come up with this kind of a bottle that would be really convenient. So that is my only one complaint about this concealer. Other than that, it is a great product. Next concealer is this Flower Beauty Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade Light Medium. Though it is a full coverage concealer, but according to me, I have tremendous hideous dark circles. So according to me, it is kind of medium to buildable full coverage concealer. Again, I just love the finish of this. However, whenever I use this particular concealer, I need to set it with loose powder. If I set it with pressed powder, it does not set well. Anyway, I always set my under eye concealer using my loose powder, so that's not even a con. The coverage is outstanding. The way it looks underneath my eyes, it's amazing. It looks so flawless underneath my eyes, and it is very full coverage. It stays all day long. It is not waterproof. It doesn't claim to be waterproof, but underneath my eyes it stays all day long, and I love the way it looks. When you look at me, it just looks so perfect, so flawless. I love the finish of it. So yeah, just go for this concealer. This is so good, you guys. You won't regret buying it, this concealer. Just go grab it. The next concealer in my collection is this Covergirl TruBlend Undercover Concealer. This is in the shade Soft Tan. Again, what a concealer. It is very full coverage. I think the finish of this concealer and the Makeup Revolution one is pretty similar, but this one is a bit creamier than the Makeup Revolution one, if that makes sense. It is very full coverage. Again, you need a very little amount of product to distribute it evenly, and it has a big doe foot applicator like this. I love this kind of big doe foot applicator. The formula is so good. It blends so easily underneath my eyes. It looks flawless. It does not settle down on my crease lines. It lasts throughout the day, and it gives me a pretty flawless finish, which I absolutely love. The only con about this concealer is it does oxidize almost immediately. The day when I was trying it out, I applied it underneath my eyes, and when I was blending it out, it became a bit orangish. So next time when I will be, of course, definitely I will be repurchasing it, and next time I think I am getting a shade that is a bit lighter than this one, because this tends to oxidize, so keep that thing in mind. Other than that, what a concealer. The concealer is so bomb. Like, Covergirl has done a really great job with this concealer. The next concealer, again, people just rave about this concealer, and this is the e.l.f. 16R Camo Concealer. I'm in the shade Medium Beige. Again, what a concealer. It also has a big doe foot applicator. I think all the concealers are trying to copy the Tarte Shape Tape doe foot applicator. So yeah, talking about the formula. The formula is so good. It can be a bit drying. It can become a tad bit drying if you have really dry under eyes, but on me, it looks flawless. It is so full coverage. Again, you do not need a lot of concealer. You just need very little amount of concealer right here on your tear duct area, and you just spread it with your beauty blender, and it looks flawless. It lasts all day long. It does not settle on my crease line. It does not look heavy or cakey. it is a pretty damn full coverage concealer. Like the coverage is insane. The coverage is literally next level, and it does not break me out. It works really well with my foundations, and whenever I'm doing really glam party look, I always tend to use this kind of full coverage concealer, and I often reach for it. It is so good, and it's only for $6. I think this is the most affordable concealer that I have here today. This is only $6, man. Like, for $6, this quality, it's insane. You have to try it. You have to try this concealer, then only you can understand what I'm talking about. Just grab it. This is only $6. This concealer is so good. The next one in my collection is again my favorite. I keep it very close to my heart, and I'm talking about this MILANI Conceal Plus Perfect Full Coverage Concealer, and I'm in the shade 135. I have done a like full face of first impression video, and I used this concealer in that video, and I just fell in love instantly. It was like love at first sight. When I was using this concealer, I was shocked. Like, what a concealer. It is so creamy, but it does not crease. So please don't be mistaken. It is creamy, but it does not crease. It blends beautifully, and it is so full coverage, so full coverage. It looks so natural underneath my eyes. It lasts throughout the day, and it gives my just all over my face a very nice flawless finish. And their shade range is great. No matter what shade, what skin tone you have, you are going to find a perfect shade match for yourself. I think MILANI always kill it with their base product. I love their Conceal Plus Perfect foundation. That one is my hands down favorite foundation, and they have done a pretty great job with this concealer as well. The concealer is so good, and people literally rave about this concealer. I can remember when I was doing the review part of this concealer, and after uploading, because whenever I review a product, I do not generally, if it is a new product, I do not generally watch other reviews, because I feel like it may affect my review. So I tend to avoid watching other reviews if I'm interested in reviewing this product, or I'm planning to review this product. So I was planning to actually review this concealer, and I did not see any review. And after uploading my review, I started looking for a review of this foundation. This, oh my god, I cannot speak today. This concealer, and I saw, like, I could not find a lot of reviews of this concealer. But after that, after like 2 weeks and 1 month of my review, I saw so many big YouTubers, like big shot YouTubers, were raving about this concealer, and I was so pleased because I was so right about this concealer. The next two concealers are high-end concealers, and surprisingly or coincidentally, they too are from Too Faced. So first one is this Born the Way Naturally Radiant Concealer, and this is in the shade medium. I got it from TJ Maxx. I think it's originally for $26 or $27, but I got mine from TJ Maxx. Check out your local TJ Maxx. I think you can still find this one, and that is a pretty sick deal. I just love this concealer. I love the way it blends. It is so easy to blend, you guys. Just tap and you are all set. The consistency is pretty watery. I would say watery. The consistency of this concealer, I haven't have any concealer in my collection, or I haven't tried any concealer in the past with this kind of consistency. Generally, concealers are a bit thicker, but this concealer is very thin. And if you have tried the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation, the runny type of consistency, it has a kind of similar, like very runny type of consistency, and it is a truly radiant, naturally radiant concealer. When I want that full glam, full coverage, I just wear 2 layers of this concealer, and it looks so flawless on my skin. It lasts throughout the day. It does not crease. I know there are so many people who say that it creases, but on me it does not crease. I tell you why, because I bake. no matter what, if I do not bake with this concealer, it does not stay on me. It creases pretty easily. But whenever I bake, generally baking doesn't always work with other concealers, because if you bake, those concealers tend to become a bit drier and your under eyes become so dry. But with this concealer, if I do not bake, it creases, and if I bake, it does not become dry, which is a great thing. So whenever I bake, it lasts all day long. So yeah, I just love this concealer. It is so good. Next one is again from Too Faced, and I'm talking about this Born This Way Super Coverage Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer. Now this year, for me, if I considered high-end products, this year was like a Too Faced year for me. I have tried so many Too Faced products this year, and I must say Too Faced is a really great brand. I liked most of their products that I tried. I'm in the shade Golden Beige. First of all, look at the size. It's literally the size of a foundation, isn't it? So like the amount you get with this concealer and the money you pay, it's totally worth it. It's, I think, around $29. First of all, the coverage is insane. It's very full coverage underneath my eyes, and whenever I apply it, I just need a very little amount of product and it covers up everything. Even if I'm not using any color corrector, it covers up everything. And this particular shade, it has a very nice yellow undertone to it, and it cancels out every darkness or blueness from my under eye area, and it gives me that flawless under eye look that I always dream for. The coverage is insane. It is very full coverage concealer. It is a very full coverage concealer, and it lasts all day long. It is very long lasting. I cannot stop raving about this particular concealer. It is so good. If you ask me to throw away all my concealer, all my concealer that I have in my collection, and if you tell me to keep one concealer, then I will probably keep this one, because this is so good, you guys. And if you're someone who wants full coverage, but if you do not want that dry cakey feel, if you want that natural lightweight feel, just go for it. And the shade range is insane. They have so many shades in this line. So yeah, just go for this concealer. This is so good. So yeah, that's it for this video, and those were the concealers that I tried in 2019 and I just fell in love with. If you have tried any of these, then please let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to hear it from you. So yeah, if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care. So yeah, that's it for this video, and those were the concealers that I tried in 2019 and I just fell in love with. If you have tried any of these concealers, then please let me know your thoughts. I'll be more than happy to hear it from you. And if you're not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, oh my goodness, I have been filming videos back to back and I just cannot speak. So yeah, if you are not following me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter, please do follow me there. All the links will be given in the description bar down below, so please do check that out. So yeah, see you soon in my next one. Till then, bye and take care.